Hello, we are live. As I'm trying to finish editing this TikTok. Yeah. Reflection. Read along. Read and review. Final. Maybe I should put Disney in there. I don't know if that matters. I don't know what matters anymore. But hi guys, if you're here. It is Stream Week, which is an unofficial thing that I decided on, I guess I can't rotate stuff. That's fine. Just stick that up there. Decided to do Stream Week. Because instead of going on vacation, I'm in town and still doing some work. So we're streaming to get some work done and try to stay motivated. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Hanging out, stuff. Nina! Hello! Welcome to the unofficial Stream Week stream thing. I don't know, I decided it yesterday that I was going to attempt to stream every night this week, with the exception of Monday because I was late at work. But yeah, we're just going to be productive and do things for a few hours, and then we'll do it again tomorrow, and we'll do it again Friday. I don't know if Q will be back Friday. She is actually off the grid for at least a couple more days. She doesn't really have any internet access, so I have taken over the Q, as I do. I'm just getting this post for it. Notifies me when I'm taking over. Ha ha ha. I was totally not ready. I'm never ready. I feel like review. I don't know. Is anybody here good on TikTok? I can live with a lot of streaming. Yeah, I definitely kind of missed it. So right now I'm trying to just get this TikTok uploaded for my mini review of Reflection, since I finally finished that. It took me 3 weeks, but I finally finished it. So tonight I definitely want to get some writing and outlining done, but there's a couple other things I have to make my wheel yet. I just was not ready. I was food prepping and that didn't go as planned. Nothing is going as planned, so I'm just here struggling. Thanks for joining the struggle. What you doing tonight? What are you doing over there? Disney. I'll just hashtag everything. Disney. Twisted. Tale. Review. Reflection. That's not how you spell reflection. That's good enough. Sure, post it. Don't care anymore. Don't care. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome back to another episode of Stream Week, where I am unprepared and have too many things to do. Need to do some writing about some horrendous people, so they won't know. Well, What's up, cool gamer? Well, we'll both do some writing. My people aren't as bad. At least my main people aren't as bad. Some of these side characters, though, they be doing stuff that we don't like. They be doing stuff. If you load, I don't want notifications. Just load. Just load. Stop. Okay, do it. Thank you. What's up, Scott? I have taken over the queue, so there won't be a queue today. Just me and my craziness. But we're gonna do some productivity sprints, talk about stuff, hang out, try to make Wednesday a little better for everybody. I guess that's the spiel now. I don't know. I'm making a spinner wheel in honor of Q, which is, I think spinnerwheel.com is the one we like. Yeah, because we can change the theme, and because it's freaking cold, we're not going to do Antarctica again. We're going to do something warmer. We're going to do, I should just share this with you guys. Hello. Let's look at something fun. Look at the wheel. The desert. We could do, that's a palette. It's kind of a boring palette. I don't know if I want to do desert. Is that the warmest one? Fireworks, but you can have fireworks. Jungles are warm. It's a lot of greens. We might be jungle. Rainy is not what I want right now. Summer. There's a summer. Okay, those colors are fun. Kind of like 90s mix. I think we can do that. Let's do that. So we'll do summer as our colors here. And let's see. I do need to record reflection review, aka plan that, because you girls have thoughts. We do need to draft the newsletter. I don't think I want to do taxes tonight. I don't think we should do taxes tonight. That's just sad. Let's not do that. So we're going to reverse outline. Technically, I have 3 POVs. And I want to start with this one. I'll do the big things I need to do. Is there any little stuff in here? Stuff. We could start reading the next book, The Elemental's Guardian. Oh boy. Wow, I can't type. This is going great. The Elemental's Guardian, gotta read that. And I did Kofi yesterday. I could also just kind of continue writing if I don't work on the outline. Write for book 3. Can we think of one more thing? Mom said something about YouTube, but I don't want to do that. I don't know. That's what we're working with. Phoenix, not sure what I'm gonna do. It's been an irritating day. Stupid wireless provider. Closed my ticket again. Escalated, case resolved. Email said nothing was resolved. They never even called me. That's time to go above the man. I've got the SIM card to try Mint Mobile, but I just don't want anything to do with cell phones. For sure. Like they have to have proof that the case was resolved. So that should easily be compatible. But at the same time, it's also exhausting to have to even try and do that. And we don't want you. I think that's technically all. Oh, I may be up to update journal. Okay, something easy that I can take off real quick. That's enough colors. So that's on my wheel for tonight, because even though I have priorities, I let fate decide that I don't do them. But the sun says we're writing. We're gonna start our first writing. Cool beans. We can do that. Okay. I already have my documents set up because I set up everything to be ready, just in case. Question is, where was I in the document? Because I diverted. You drink it. Oh. Yeah, that was an awkward scene. I feel sorry for the boy. Poor boy man. Okay. I found out where I need to be writing. Looks like Nina's also writing. Phoenix doesn't really want to do phone stuff. Third time they closed my tickets, I did call them and they opened another. Not that it will do any good, but my provider is one of the few that works right here. Well, when they have a monopoly, why would they actually be nice to their customers? They don't have many choices. Like, we have one option for internet, and it's almost triple what my parents are paying, and they live 10 minutes away from me. So, that's a problem. Oh well. Like, they even have a text for me like you're just your customer service. Fair. And that's not one and the same. That is not one and the same. So yeah, we're gonna do quite a few sprints tonight to get some writing stuff done, because oddly enough, I want to play some video games and I have to get the stuff done. Like, I need to create a reward system and follow it, and not just be like, I shouldn't deprive myself because I don't know, I feel like the world is against depriving yourself for a little bit so you can earn it. They're all like, you should just have whatever you want, and that's not helping. It's not helping at all. So, don't need to touch that yet because we're gonna write. We'll jump in like 3 minutes here. Let me get a banner going. Sprint ending on 20. I'm gonna use my sprint. Time to sprint. 15. It's my birthday time. Want to do a 15-minute soft sprint to start? Get us in the groove. I think that's works for us typically. What color is this? Green? Boring. I plan on eat and want to get done, just not sure what to actually do. Okay. Do you have something to do in your living room or bedroom? Because I feel like those are comfy places, and the less things you have to look at and be like, oh, I need to get that done, the more comfortable those rooms will be. Maybe do those. Maybe. I'm planning a crazy weekend in July. I'll be off work and family will not be here. So I'm thinking 5 days, 10K every. So it's a long weekend. 10K every day, my brain might melt though. So nano in 5 days. Which 5 days? Because I don't want to get stuck doing that on my birthday. But I would maybe like to do that. Or try it. Attempt it and be like, this is my vacation too. Unless it's inventory week, then I can't take the days off. But which days, Dina? 15 sounds good, I think. I'll think through and maybe make spinner wheels. Yeah, spinner wheels are fun. I think it's a reasonable way to procrastinate. First weekend in July. Check. Okay, so first, second, third. Right, that's the actual first weekend because it starts on a Saturday. That could be doable. Get a bunch done before July really begins, and then relax on my birthday. That'd be great. That'd be cool. Yeah, all right. So let's jump into, we'll do a 15-minute soft sprint until the 30. Scrolling at the bottom to let you know. We'll be back soon, 15 minutes-ish, and then we'll talk some more crazy stuff. Because that's what we do. We talk about crazy things. So do what you got to do. Get your hydration. Have a drink. And then let's get productive. 3, 2, 1, go. Do 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 do. What's up, guys? We're back. Got 329 that sprint, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. What the heck is today? The 25th? I need to get more consistent, you guys. It's been 10 days since I've been reading. Not doing too good. We can always do better, right? We can always do better. What is my double word count? 85608. Yeah. Well, we'll just accept that fact. All right, what have I missed? Oh, Shayna's here. Hello. I am kind of doing a spinner wheel situation, but mostly it's writing and book 3 stuff. A little bit of video, possibly, newsletter, possibly, but hello. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. It's not the usual going-ons about for this channel. I have taken over, but hello. Thanks, and I hope you're having a good night. Nina got 395 on project 1 of 3 tonight. Alrighty. So we're on par. We're staying together so far with our word counts. I just need to only write. All right, checked in on a book club, see when the discussion is. Still need to read the book. Also made a spinner wheel, spun for the next sprint, doing dishes. Fun. There's more dishes because I did meal prep, but we'll do it later. Yeah, good job, everybody. We're trying to be productive. It's a Wednesday. You know how it goes. What does the wheel say next? Oh, reverse outline stuff. Okay. Gotta create a new document for that. But, might actually make something interesting. Let me see. Have my drive. My foot is stuck. It's in this folder. Yeah, so I'll show you guys kind of what I ended up doing for book 2, since I did not do the same thing for book 1. But when I talk about doing my reverse outline right now, I keep it very simple. You got your 2 POVs, and so I'll have the chapter number because they do alternate. And that kept it very easy, and then I'd have the word count at the end of that chapter, just for my own sort of guidance, because I don't tend to write uber long chapters. They're usually about 2,000 to 3,000 words. But I would essentially summarize what happens in the chapter and go that way. When I do this line, I may do only Rome's POV for a bit, and then I'll get to a point and I'm like, okay, this event coincides with something Sparrow is experiencing, so I need to plan up to that point and make sure it's close and it makes sense. With book 3, there is a 3rd POV, so it just got a little more difficult because it's not an even division of chapters. It's mostly Roman Sparrow, and then we have maybe every 5 chapters, maybe, or every 4 chapters or something, we have the 3rd POV, because we do need it in book 3. So it's a little bit more difficult to visualize organizing it. But I think because the 3rd POV is more independent than Roman Sparrow's, I will be doing that outline first, because it does all get together more towards the end, so I can work on building that up to the like meeting point, and then start mushing things together. So I think just because I do like to have my timeline relatively in sync, I'll do it like this. We're gonna rotate page setup. That's what I want. Landscape. So then I can have like all three. So even if the third POV isn't like as present, it'll still match the timeline. And I think that's the best way to approach it. So, and yes, Shayna, we do know who it is. I don't necessarily think it's a spoiler because you've already gotten more into book 2. Is it a spoiler? It's not a spoiler. It's a POV. It can't be a spoiler, right? I think for the sake of being able to talk about it and it not being so spoilery, it's Jenny. Jenny is the third POV. So I hope you like her a little more by the time you get there. And it's mostly because of where certain characters end up. Like we needed Jenny as compared to other characters, but those other characters got stuff going on anyway, so. But we're gonna, I don't want to say break the pattern because it's not breaking the pattern really. How do I get rid of that spot? Yeah. Just clear that spot. Backspace, delete, anything. Okay, we're just gonna delete that then. Insert row below. Is that gonna do the same thing? No. Insert row below. So let's say, actually I'm gonna have to insert something above this as well, because I with this draft, I don't know if the prologue is necessary. There is a prologue scene, so depending on the thoughts from Alpha Betas, we do have the prologue, possibly. And yeah, so, but because it's part of my planning, whether it stays or not, we're gonna stick it in there. Where's the center? Why is that not normal? Can I center you? That'd be great. No? Can't center? Am I blind? Where's the center thing? Like, I want to change your alignment. Ha, I found a way around it. So what this might end up looking like is maybe we don't get anything from Jenny until they've had 6 chapters, but then we get a couple here and there. So it's not going to fill anything in on screen because those will be spoilers. We don't want those. But just letting you kind of know what my thinking process is going into book 3, since things are slightly different format-wise than what I've done with book 1 and book 2, but it also feels necessary. So, on track to finish Den of Sparrows by end of January. Woo! Have a full review for you soon after, hopefully. My dad just got the clearance for his Watchmen procedure, so we are waiting on a date. But we also found out from the GI that he needs another camera-scopy, and because they found some bumpy bumps in the Mercy area. Well, I hope everything goes well with that, and it's not too serious of bumpy bumps. That's not fun at all. but I'm super glad to hear your thoughts, or excited rather. I'm excited to hear your thoughts going into the end of the book. My coworker is also finally getting to the end of it, and it makes me excited because I can like talk to him about plot stuff at work when it's slow and like bounce some ideas off of him. So getting back into the Aiden trilogy world, but definitely don't let it get away of like your dad's stuff. Like totally get it. There's no time, there's no deadline or anything like that. I'm gonna switch up this banner though. Is that how I want that? Yeah, because I want this one to be scrolling for Stream Week. Friday. If anybody else is curious what the Stream Week tentative schedule is, it's pretty much going to be the same time every night. I wanted to do some earlier ones, but I may be able to start earlier than like tomorrow and Friday. But earlier would be like 2 or 3 my time. Depends on how busy the morning gets. 7 to 10 p.m. definitely is up. So that should be, yeah, there we go. Yep. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah, you probably need to like put some distance between you and it just so it's not overwhelming you. Definitely understand that, because sometimes the more you think of something, the worse it gets. We don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like when our brains don't turn off. All right, that sounds like a plan, and we'll set up the next sprint so we can do a 20-minute or like a 17-minute thing, because we can actually start right. I wasn't ready. Typing in the times. All right, so then we're going to jump into a sprint so people can work on their orders, their writing, their own spinner wheels, get stuff going. And we'll be back on the hour to hang out and discuss life. But for now, go do the things. Stay hydrated. Love your fur babies or real babies, whichever you want. And we'll be back soon. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Don't know what that was, but we're back from the sprint. Yes, another lovely sprint. Yes, Ian. Since I did not go on vacation and I stayed home in the cold winter, instead of getting nothing done, I decided let's be extra productive and do stream week so I can share the productivity and also just kind of be accountable being here. Like I have to get stuff done. So today, tomorrow, and Friday, we will be streaming unless I lose power. Basically the plan. So I did get, no, you're fine. You're fine. My mom's all like, oh my God, I'm so glad you didn't go because of all the storms happening and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but I wanted the warm weather. I wanted to go. But I'm excited to go later this year or whenever we get to come out and see ya. All is not lost. And like I said, I'm being productive, and I should be because I need to get this book done. So I did a couple parts for the outline. I forgot how long it takes because I write relatively in-depth summaries for each chapter, and I usually reread them in order to make that reference. So yeah, why is that on that page? Oh no. Okay. Perfect. Now it's all in order. So I just reread the prologue. And I think I need to keep it. I do think it should. I think it does add to the story. It's not just a random piece. It connects with what the character's going on. Even though the character featured in the prologue does not have a POV, they're very, very significant to the story, obviously. So I do think I am going to keep the prologue, or at least, defend my reason to have it. And then I did kind of outline Jenny's first chapter. I didn't reread it because it's way down in the document. So already out of order a little bit, but that's why I have it organized in my little tables so I can move things around. It's great. Love it. Phoenix did the dishes. Shayna, I know it was probably gorgeous and warm, or at least warmer than it is up here. It's not terrible because we did get a lot of snow, but it's a wet snow. But it's not freezing like it was. Was that December when we had, or end of November when we had the minus? Nina got 281 words and some editing done. Yes, I am so excited to even just go for a day. So excited. Go with your instincts. You only get one shot at printing a first draft. Yeah, right? And it's like I said, I think my usual alpha and beta readers will at least understand why, or just be all for it. So I'm not too worried about it, I'm not worried about breaking the pattern because it's necessary. I'm not just doing it. Well, you can have the snow because it is wet, and shoveling was not the most fun thing to do. Then it's spun for the next sprint, which is updating the Fuzhou. What's my next sprint going to be? More reverse outline stuff. All right, the spinner wheel is on the same team. It's on the same team as me this time. Yesterday, it just had me reading all day, which is fine because I got the book done, but it's not the same. It's currently 21. Get down to 1. Ew. You can keep that. I thought you were more like southwest. Is it? What? Why is it so cold where you're at? Unless you're in like the high part, like in the mountainy stuff. Have I been wrong this whole time? I might have been. Also missing snow. It's been raining, so now everything is icy. It's broken wrist. Yes, broken wrist, broken hip, face plant, all the great ways you can just fall over the ice. In the Highland Plains. Okay, yeah, I guess that does get cold up there. Nope, and nope. If even the dogs don't want to be outside, it's not a good time. Right, bud? He's tucked in more or less under my chair. That makes typing kind of hard because I need to get a lap, like the lap desk things, because I want my arms relaxed as I type. And even if my desk was lower, which I can lower it, with the dog, I'd be like this. So I need like just a lap desk because of my lap dog. Of the water and beer. It's also plastic, so it's even breaking more lines. But it was from a 5K event, and you did get a free beer at the end of it. So my husband got two, essentially. But it's just a solid mug, like it's plastic. So I'm not worried about dropping it, but it's just a good size mug. And it's got a handle. It's not as heavy as the glass steins we got. So I will take the plastic one all day. Got the wonderful memories of ice. Mommy dropped me off at elementary school and she fell under the car. She had a tendency to step wrong. Ice or no ice. Oh, but she fell under the car. Precious. Tundra, I might have to go see where she ended up because she was like picking rooms to lay down in, but Atreya's good. He's being good boy, sleeping in bed every night instead of my husband. It's either 2 dogs and me or no dogs. But guess who wins? The dogs. What's up? Yeah, you found me. This is the other channel we usually stream on, so subscribe. Because I'll be doing it on here on Friday as well. So Friday's also going to be on this channel. IKEA has very cheap and comfortable thing to put your computer keyboard in your lap. I have like 3 because the cat. Yeah, there's a few cheap ones. And I keep putting them on my Christmas wish list, and nobody gets them for me. So I think I'm just gonna have to get one soonish, or maybe I'll just. I mean, it's not a pressing matter. I can kind of put the keyboard on my lap and do things. Having the extra blanket kind of gets in the way, but I can kind of do it on my lap, and it works fine for the most part. Maybe for my birthday. We'll keep it on the birthday list. It's a little lap desk. She slipped and tried to pull herself up with the steering wheel. I was laughing so hard. We both have slapstick humor, but she wasn't. She wasn't laughing, but she did later. Good. Because that does sound hilarious. I can just picture as her feet keep slipping and she's like grabbing the steering wheel. Oh my goodness. Funny. I don't know why I keep yawning. But I don't feel tired. Maybe I'm just not breathing right. Definitely thirsty. Definitely you and me water. We're gonna be partying all night. Maybe I should put this over around my back. Hi, bud. Hi. I woke up the puppy. Pupping down your feet is snoring. Yeah, these dogs have been snoring like almost every night. Was it you? You were snoring a storm, bud. Last night, you were just snoring up a storm. Yes, you was, my little bear. My little bear. He's such a bear. The day we see Halah without a blanket. Yes, it's the sure sign that spring is coming. Spring is coming. I just don't understand why this room is so cold compared to the rest of the house. It is not meant to be. There's no circulation in here. No circulation. We would just love it to be like 50 degrees and slowly start climbing, right, bud? Right, bud? We love our night walks. Yeah. Yeah, and then it's gonna be like super, super hot in the summer, and I'll be here in like a tank top being like, well, can't take anything else off on camera, so just gonna stand here and sweat, guys. We got a fan. The fan works. The heater, that thing there. It's supposed to be a heater cooler. The heating part don't work. Your cat snores. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard a cat snoring, and that just sounds adorable. Kamsamnia was snuggling in my arms, and now she's sleeping next to her sister Pumpkin. Don't you love it when they lay next to each other? It's just the cutest. I mean, if they're just like in visual proximity of like next to each other, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy when you guys cuddle with each other. Now we have some dream woofs and running. Oh, there's a puppy time. He snored since he was a kitten. Anything more precious than a dog dreaming? I'd say like when the dog like kind of snuggles up and like just puts his head right under you, like on you, and he's like just so peaceful looking, like that is so precious, because their dreams can get violent. I've been kicked by this boy dreaming. And he'll also like get the demon eyes where his like eyes are rolled back in his head, and he's got like, you see his eyelids, and he's like, you're just like, buddy. I hope it's a good dream. I hope it's a good dream. Most of the time it's annoying, sometimes it's adorable. Everybody else in this house snores. It's crazy. I recorded Kitty Mom snoring. She's too cute when she's sawing wood. Oh, that does sound like an annoying sound after a while, but also like cute in the moment. I appreciate you. 8:13. I'm doing math. If we do a 20-minute, that'll take us to like 35 if we start on 15. And we like even numbers. We don't have dice to roll. Oh, I don't need to put that up yet. We'll start in a minute here. Especially when he woofs and sounds like his puppy woofs. It makes me, oh. If they have like the cute woofs, it's adorable. But when it's like they're facing devil dog, you're like, yeah, you gotta wake up, please. You're making me feel awkward. Nina takes care of all the snoring in this household. Okay, acknowledged. If we're ever sharing a room together, you will be the snoring one. I may or may not be used to falling asleep with snoring just because so many other entities in this house snore. One time, it was right after we had gotten Tundra, so she was still like a puppy. All of them were snoring. Atreyu was in the bed between our legs. My husband was snoring. Atreyu was snoring. And Tundra was on the floor snoring. And I'm like, are all three of you guys snoring? And my husband responds that though he is still asleep, because he did not recall waking up to respond or anything, but in the most indignant voice, he's just like, no. And And I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna lay you on this side then. Sleep talking. Sleep response. Every once in a while, he has a sleep response, and he doesn't remember, and it's hilarious. I guess he doesn't have devil dog dreams. He usually has his cute little puppy wolves. Mostly seems like he's having good, happy dog dreams. Don't even share content with me so you don't hear me. Well, I mean, we fall asleep at different times too, so maybe that thunder is Nina. I have no idea. If I start no one around to let me know. Fair. Mostly when I'm sick, my husband talks a lot in his sleep. Granted, I've never had anybody sleeping in close proximity until my husband, but it's like, how do you respond and not be awake? Like, I'm such a light sleeper. I'm lucky if I can still be knocked out with him coming home and getting into bed. Because 9 out of 10 times I'm like, I hear the car, I hear the door, and I'm awake. But anywho, let's not talk about sleep. Because gosh darn it. The snores, they're real. Let's get ready for this sprint here. Oh my goodness, no way. That's crazy. That's officially harmful to society. She should stop. On that note, let's jump into the sprint for it's about 18 minutes now. We'll go to 8:35. Try not to yawn. Try not to yawn. They would complain. So let's jump into the sprint. I keep Midwestern goodbying, even though it's not goodbye. Anywho, sprint time. 3, 2, 1. See you at 8:35.
Do 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 do. Music was not with me there, but we're back. We're back, and not wearing black and yawn attack and stuff and stuff. I wrote so much. so much. It's not like I can just like skim on through and write these out really quick. And I think we might need to even change up our outline approach a smidge. Which might be time for Canva. So let's take, because this is what I'm envisioning. This is what I'm envisioning while we're hanging out. Canva. I wish I could make, can I make the document like super long? A4, that's normal. A4 is normal. I want it to be like 11 by 14. Is that a thing? Let's look together. Started a load of laundry, made myself some chai. Want some chai? Started updating Bujo, had a good spring. Awesome. That's what we want to hear. People enjoying their time doing their things. 8.5 by 11. I want something longer than that because this is gonna be 18 by 24. Not that I'm gonna print it, but it's the principle. It's the principle.
wall calendar size. It's 11.5 by 11. Fine. We'll just do regular, boring document size. Whatever. I can do multiple pages. So that works. Oh no, this is a different thing. This is a different thing. I don't want this. We don't want an actual document. We just wanted fake document. How do I go home? How do I go home? I click on home. Templates. Templates. Not the docs. Sure, you know, we're just gonna do that. Create a blank flyer. We're gonna slap some background color on here that we're gonna just do that so it's easier to read stuff. And what I'm thinking, because I'm gonna have to reorder certain chapters, it might be easier to do like I need bubbles. I need bubbles. Not like a bubble, but like a square rectangle thing. I don't like the pretty ones. I want it to be. I guess this one is fine because I can adjust the size better. So if we know we're starting with the prologue, we know where that goes. You're gonna let me move it? No. Help. There we go. I don't know why that made, what's it called? The Pokemon song jump in my head. So bear with me and don't read too closely. Don't read too closely. Oh my. It won't let me move it. Let me move it. Oh no. Okay, so obviously it's got a lot of words and it won't let me do it much smaller. But that's not gonna move anywhere anyway. Probably, yeah. That way nobody gets spoiled. Ha 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 ha. Anywho, we're having too much fun. There we go. So let's take a square. Just give me a square. And say this one is going to be chapter 1. And I have my description down here. I can always zoom in and read it. But that way I can say this is where chapter 1 and it kind of connects to where the prologue ends. So I could have like that overlap, maybe. Is that darker? That's not darker. Maybe slightly darker. Yeah. But then chapter 2 is Rome. Oh, it's gonna make it very big. Stuff happens. Okay, I'm not gonna fill everything in right now. So obviously Rome's chapter starts right after Sparrow's, but then we have our third, with Jenny's being out of line here. Don't know what chapter that is, but her first chapter. Technically, it's probably happening like here. And Rome and Sparrow kind of do this with each other. So Jenny's a little off center. Maybe. I think there might be a better way to do this. I don't know. Is any of what I'm doing making sense to anybody, or just me? Maybe even not me. Oh, you're not even looking at this. You guys are looking at this boring homepage. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm dumb. It's fine. I think it's this one. So rather than doing, oh, hello. We have a rising dog here. Rather than doing like sticky notes and handwriting it, because I guess I have notebooks and stuff to do. I'll probably still also handwrite it, but using Canva, so then if I'm like, oh, actually her chapter takes place here in the timeline, I'll have to like make a timeline. That's why I want the document to be longer. Hello, dog. Maybe I should do horizontal. Should I do horizontal? Even though it makes sense for me to do, huh? Should I do horizontal? Atreyu says try horizontal. So I don't think I can make the next page horizontal in the same style. And I just have a giant page. Okay, Atreyu says just go back to the 11 by 17. Okay, he's right. He's right. I want the pro stuff. Ask Doctor brochure. Do I have to be pro? Poop. Just give me. Oh, okay. I can make it huge. Let's make it like 30 inches by 5 by 6. Yes, you can channel the timeline as it is. You're just yawning in my face. You're trying to eat my chin. I don't think you guys can't even see it all because he's like right here, but there's a dog. So if we take these elements, can I just like copy over to here? Doesn't work like that, does it, Cam? It does. Okay. Game changer. Okay, you can move for a minute. So now the timeline is gonna like actually go that way. So we can actually have some fun with this. We're gonna make this colorful. Because time is this book's colors are very gothic. Go away. Pause for dramatic setup. I was not ready. Who are you? What do you want? I'll respond to you in a minute. Okay, so that's the timeline. So I can like go up in here and write what days things are. And then I can do this in a very tall situation here because that's the prologue, but we're gonna write it in the. Don't read anything too closely if you can, which I don't think you can because it's like super, super tiny even for me. Prologue. Because we want it. And then we have chapter 1, and that runs into, I mean, these are probably going to be more like that. Trust me, it'll all make sense because it'll make the flow of the book better, question mark. So Rome and sparrows are more or less, we're just gonna take the text out. Congruent. because of things without spoilers. So like theirs can kind of go like that. Meanwhile, we have Jenny's, possibly like her first chapter's there. So there might be like a gap. I don't know. That makes sense. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe that's how I should lay it out so I can plot it. Then I can be like, oh no, it actually happened here, and figure out how true I am staying to the timeline with the chapters and stuff. It's not confusing at all. I promise it's not. So the washer and dryer here have their own personalities. Incredibly happy to have them, but still, the washer decided to stop for no reason. Took a couple tries to get it going again. Well, that's stupid. Hate when appliances have a personality, especially if that personality doesn't work for you. They're basically AI and definitely smarter than me, and they're just infuriating. I miss my old stuff had 3 knobs and a button. Simple is sometimes best. So this might, because I could write, I think this takes place over book 3. Timeline is the shortest for book 3, but it's like obviously the most intense. So that's day 1 of the timeline. Then we have light shenanigans, which is our, feels like it's like here. And then the major climax, because date is not determined. Let's wrap up there. So we get so many things I can't talk about. I can't wait till I'm doing a like standalone project that's more open, and I can just be like vomiting details at you without spoilers. Or I guess they would be spoilers, but it's like it doesn't matter because it's not like super intense. And then we're gonna just change some of these colors. So like sparrows are more blue. Not the text. You silly. Not the text. I want these more bluey. Even though sparrows may be more. It doesn't matter. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Sparrows are. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Does it matter if they're staggered? Does it matter if they're staggered? Probably not. So could be like boom boom. But it kind of will when if they start doing stuff like that, where their timelines overlap, and then here comes Jenny being like, oh, my stuff is also happening right here, so these 3 chapters gotta be blah blah blah. I don't know, something like that. Not that it's gonna follow that same pattern, but it could be worth investigating. We'll see how this turns out. This is an idea. We'll see how it turns out, but I think right now it's too messy and unorganized to make sense to even me. So we're just gonna save it and come back. back to it at a later time. And we'll save that one as well, because that one might work. Closing Canva, distractions, the distractions. Thanks has the old stuff for the smallest drive I ever come across. Imagine it got used for others before me. Hopefully it would come from it. Got used to others. Yes. Have you decided on Ika's mascot? Is it a bird, an abomination, and an insult to the human conception of life? Or a polar bear maybe? A polar bear would have been cute. I mean, I think we're still the dolphin squid situation. Polar bear sounds cute though. That's the journal. Because I had the cute little sketch right there of like the dolphin wearing a like knitted squid cap. That way it's not like super weird. And that's mostly because the word Ika in Japanese is squid, but that also sounds like a dolphin sound. Ika. So dolphin squid is my current thought, or my continuing thought, is we are the dolphin squids. I still have to draw it out though. I should have put that on my little wheel. I bet if I put that on my wheel, I'm just gonna try for fun. And spin and see what we land on. Nope, did not pick the mascot. It picked the newsletter, which it wasn't. Maybe it's a good break from getting this little part done. Oh my gosh. Now I'm starting to realize, like, it's been 3 weeks and should I have more done? I think I could have more done if I had been working on stuff, but I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't know if I actually feel guilty for not, or am I feeling more stressed because now I see how much. I don't know. I feel like I should have more done with this book, but I think just because this outlining part is literally the most daunting part of it all. Ciao. A squid librarian with glasses, ultimate rule follower. We could throw some glasses on them. We can definitely do that. So if we do a squid with glasses, do we want to throw any other animal element? Like, do we want to keep the dolphin at all? Because it's kind of hard to make a squid not look like other shapes when you put it on stuff. So, squid. Yes, there are 11 months left of the year. So like for my year goals, I feel fine because I'm getting little stuff done. But if I want to make sure book 3 is done and out by the fall, like almost like November last year, or November was the event. So I'm thinking if I'm done in October, I'll be ready for November event because of the one person who's like, where's book 3? Not that I'm only doing it for them, but they are at the front of my mind. Yet we don't want to rush because this is the big finale. So we have to do it right. So I just need to have less on my list. Darn these video games. I blame video games. But also, I'm enjoying them. So, is playing video games better or worse than just binge watching shows? Thoughts? Okay. Burrito up in my blanket. What else? Maybe. is true. I did put them on my goal list, possibly just so I wouldn't feel guilty for playing them. But it is, you have to put work into it, and then I listen to an audiobook. It's how I'm getting through the Augustin series, as I play a video game and listen to dumb people. So it's getting two things done, right? Yeah. We're not going to be guilty. We're just going to put in the work. That's what Stream Week is for. Putting in the work and setting up sprints so everybody can feel productive. In a couple minutes, we'll be productive and we'll start another sprint. Yeah, we're just going to stay positive. Need to think of achievable short-term goals. I know I wouldn't be so productive tonight without the sprints, right? It's almost like we are now dependent on sprints. I blame us. This month it was video games and audiobooks. Who knows what you'll focus on? True. It better be book 3 though. Well, but no, then the other games are coming out. No, we're gonna balance. We will find balance in the things we do and be awesome and get them done. So that when they're done, then we can relax and play more games maybe, or just watch shows. I don't know. But I do have 2 more. I'm off tomorrow and Friday, so the only thing I have planned, aside from streams, is my workouts in the morning. Tomorrow's is not gonna murder me. Bench day is usually good. Friday, I probably will need a nap. But after this sprint, we'll plan tomorrow's goal. And we'll work to achieve that tomorrow, but we'll plan it after sprint. So I'm totally dependent on sprints. Figured that out last week, and also Phoenix was not helping. Yeah. I have nothing to say except for that is totally true. I think we've all become very dependent on these sprint times. So let's take advantage of sprinting and 20 minutes, go be our best, do the things, whether that's getting food or writing or whatever it is we do. Let's go do it. And we'll be back in 20 minutes.
We're back. We're back from the sprint. We are back. We are back. Y'all being fantastic distractions for each other. Procrastination, distraction, supreme. Switched out laundry, cleaned the sink and toilet in the bathroom. Hey yo, once again managed to be productive. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like you're being the most productive right now, even though we're all getting stuff done. Working my way through this outline, and I did get a rough plan for the newsletter. I need to pick a date, hopefully by the end of the month. But in theory, it'll be like just 2 pages. I don't want it to make it like super long, but 1 page will be any of like Halah Moon Studios personal news. So little like life update, project update, say something meaningful. And then the other page would be the Indie Author Archives news. So anything that I've added or uploaded within the month or the quarter, again, I don't know how frequent this is going to be. Maybe every other month is like more. We're not committing yet because this is a new thing. We're figuring it out. But I have 3 particular parts, since I'm the one writing it, and it's talking about indie books. So indie books that I've read recently is one of them. So I can mention the ones that I've read that, again, month or quarter, and just like a short review or general thoughts or links for their info. I don't know if the links will work if I create it as like a flat file. So maybe just like basic information, and then any upcoming releases I know about, and then the next ones that I plan to read. So like, let me do this just as a visual, because I don't know if this is enough or if it's too much, or if you guys can think of anything specific. It's not in the pretty form yet. Oh, Mina watching some drama and ate some food. What? You guys. So this is whatever info I have for the Halah Moon Studios. Again, it's not in the pretty form just yet, but for the Indie Author Archive news, so like just this month alone, or at least at the beginning, end of December, I read The Black Crow Flies, which is also a new release. It just came out this past couple weeks ago. And then I can be like, 5 stars. Oh boy, 2. Or like I can give it, I don't know if I'll do like a ranking system, since I don't think stars tell all the details, or if I'll just write like a few lines on my experience. And then the upcoming releases, this one's coming out in February, and I need to read it. But since I'm reading an arc, I didn't put it on the next indies on my TBR, but I have these 3 slated for my indie TBR list. So I think that kind of keeps it like personal, based on me, but also like in theory, all of these books that I'm mentioning or saying are upcoming releases, I should add to the website. So those will be on there. And if I add anything that I don't mention, or I just don't mention a lot of things and I add other ones, then I can like have a section where I list what other books were added. If not, I can just be like, check out the website and see what's new, fill out the Google form. Not sure if
this should probably be up on this part. I wrote too big. I wrote too big, like. Yeah, those are my thoughts on the newsletter. Any thoughts, feelings, emotional breakdowns regarding it? Everything's appreciated. I have other things I need to do, like work on a readathon of having a friend plan, but right now I just want to get my house more set up. I need things more clean and organized so I can think straight. Yeah, and that I feel like I cannot get a thought in order. I have to clean something just so I feel like I'm in control, and then my brain is able to function better. One of these days I'll be able to help you with the website. It's no rush. Like right now, it's so low key. I've not been like blasting about it because I don't want the attention yet. I don't need the pressure right now. So I'm more than happy to like build it up and have it be like slowly people learn about it until, you know, it's a more regular kind of project. But at least I do want to start getting the newsletter out relatively on time or on a schedule. So schedules are scary. Commitment is scary, guys. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any other ideas that might be fun to include in the newsletter. Again, this is not the pretty version. This is like vomit words onto page so I know what to reference, and then I'm gonna create it in Canva, kind of like have little sections and make it look all nice. One day, something else to do before the end of the month. Hey, my thing is stuck. Oh no, goes that way. So yeah, just let me know. Let me know. I should probably like look at my calendar now. I don't want to write anything in the clean calendar though, because that's stuff like this is the done stuff and this is the brain dump stuff. So let me see where we are at. Ooh, I can mark some more books off. Oh, because I finished Reflection yesterday. So I can actually write that down in the big calendar too. What was yesterday? The 24th? Oh man. Where's my blue pen? Reflection. And then I know I finished book 3 of Augustine. Whatever day or the day after that I was messaging Ian. So I have to look at that. Check. What day was that? Check. What day was that? Check. What day was that? Do. The 20, so probably the 21st is when I finished it. I'm gonna say it was the 21st. Saturday? Did I finish it on Saturday? I feel like Jerry wasn't home. No, it must have been that Friday. I think I did finish it Friday. All right, we're gonna put finished on Friday, book 3. So we're doing good, kind of filling, little accomplishments out. Yes, I finished book 3. the amount of just, in some way, I appreciate how she wrote The Passing of Time, but it was also just way too much. And then Swanee is still an idiot. So, yeah. It gets worse after book 3? Because they both went back to the present time. Ooh. I was hoping we would just not. Curse you, Ian. No, curse you, Swanee. You ruined everything. I'm also chronically overwhelmed with everything, but that's why I'm trying to keep up with my Bujo. When I remember to use it, really helps. Yes. Control your controllables. That's the one thing that I will take from my corporate training, is control your controllables. I just want to say Grace. She goes through a lot of life and end up still acting like a 20-year-old. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then when, that just made me cringe, because when she like got back with Augustin and she's like, he made me feel like I was 20 again. And I'm just like, no. Yeah. Oh. Wait, you keep mentioning book 6. I only have 5 books. I thought there was only 5. Book 6 is not real, right? It's not official. Ian. Oh my goodness. Poor Joel. Like that one scene, you might have. Unfortunately, that I didn't want there to be 6. I just wanted it to be done. Let me double check though which ones I have. Because I don't want to go out of order. That would be terrible. I just finished Astral Fantasia. And then I have book 4, Cryptic Pathway, book 5, Lurid Curse. I don't think I have. I can check. Iris! I mentioned it yesterday. It's not your fault. Check my Wi-Fi. I'm on the same Wi-Fi, y'all. Oh, I wasn't on Wi-Fi. Probably because I keep getting stupid notifications. Oh, maybe that's why I didn't. Okay. Hold on. Now I'm getting distracted. And this is not, I cannot be getting distracted when I'm the only host here. Help. Y'all don't leave me to my own devices. Okay, so that's refreshing. Okay, well, there's no rush because I still have to get through 4 and 5. And I will definitely let you know when I'm getting there. So we'll worry about that in a couple books. Because I need to get an arc done before I jump back into Augustin. The levels of idiocy that we have to deal with. It's so sad. Like she being the author had so much potential with this setting. So well, great. More things to learn. Yeah. I mean, it's really, she has a very repetitive pattern of writing the boring, mundane stuff, then about 40-50% doing something drastically unexpected and inappropriate, and then you go another 30 or so percent to like the final climax, and then you also get more awkward inappropriateness and stupid ideas, and then a cliffhanger ending. Yes, this is a heated blanket. It's got a label on it that I have not taken off. So it was my Christmas present, and it's the best. Hold on, let me burrito. Let me burrito. You don't want to read this, Nina. You will rip your eyes out, or your ears if you're listening, or but Ian and I are going to do a thorough discussion once I survive the last few books. It's great for book club because there's just a lot of what WTF mixed into mundane, and I felt like it was crazy sometimes. Yeah, or I was crazy one. Yeah, it's like I said, it had a lot of potential with the setting, with the Teutons and everything. And then we threw a stupid teenage girl, 20-year-old girl or something in there. And she's stupid. She's just stupid. How have I not done anything else? I feel like I would have done more this past week. Do I have good elementals? Good. So that can. Ooh, it's a trilogy also. Oh, the text is tiny. That's not going to be fun to read. But it's relatively short. So maybe that'll be okay. We'll let that charge. Yes, survive. Justice for Joel. Joel deserves so much better. There, I will link Ian's review of the first book. That way you can get all the context you need, but the short version of it is, while I look up the aforementioned link, is there's an indie series that has come out a little bit ago. Not tracking dates and whatnot. What was that first book called? What's the first one called? Stone Time? No. You're not guessing what I want. You're not guessing what I want. Search bar. Arcane Gateway. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so here's the link. And Ian goes very in depth. So trigger warning if you're uncomfortable with like assault and sexy things. But yeah. Yes, all that, which kind of sounds fun. Like again, it's a great concept, and the history that she puts it into is very interesting. I thought she did a good amount of like, I don't even know if it's research, but she's very good at describing the mundane and like the day-to-day stuff. But when her characters talk, they're dumb. And the main character is insta-lusting like not every older man she meets, but she has a habit of falling for these dark priests who are like 20 or 30 years older than her. And it's insta lust all the time because she's like, he's so handsome, and she's like immediately in love with him, even though she shouldn't be, blah, and just stupid. And it'd be fine if it was just, you know, silly crush stuff, but it's not, because in order to make the book adult, we have to do some very insane and lewd things with our characters. You know, not great, but we're gonna talk about it, and I don't even know honestly what you'll get out of the conversation except for our ranting. Yes, that was so egregious. It was ridiculous. And even if it wasn't him, like if he was possessed, which I guess is the case, How do you not at least associate him with that event and feel a little icky and not in love? Like, it's taking forgiveness for sins to a whole nother level that is very unhealthy. Interesting is it's a book that had potential but was handled poorly and tries to be more mature by, like I said, being egregious in the sex and violence sort of realm. Which, oddly enough, it's every time there's an actual like sex scene, it's like fade to black, but the assault scenes are not. Rude. And by rude, I mean insult. Like, that's just, why would you give us the assault scene and not that I need anything else out of that book, but your priorities, my friend, are not good. Yeah, you would not want to read. Don't read it. Don't read it. Don't read it. We're reading it so you don't have to. To be fair, I love ranting book reviews, as we all do. We all love a good roast. This one is gonna have a side of potatoes. She hates Joel for existing. Like, he's done nothing but try to like take care of her and be a husband, which, granted, he did definitely go like medieval on her and be like, let's have all the babies, but there's worse things. We'll be fun about it if we can get our words out. She was gonna have Joel father her boyfriend's child without her. Yeah, he totally knew. I was kind of surprised that kid didn't like live, but then she had so many other kids. I'm like, what about this whole like you can't have babies stuff? And they're like, oh, he's protecting her. That was contrived. I watched someone's video on Marked by PC Cast that was basically her hating on it for 3 hours, and I enjoyed every second. I mean, I think we're live streaming, right, Ian? Because I think editing would just not be worth the work for this. So who knows how long that stream will go. Yes, interesting concept, very poor execution. Yeah, I didn't realize it until book 3. Because, like I said, you have that huge assault scene at the midpoint, and this is where I was like, okay, so let me guess. When we're getting to the end, we're going to have another sexy scene. But both times that she actually like got with Augustin, like they got undressed, and maybe there was some like words, foreplay-ish. Not even foreplay, just more like, this is what I'm going to do to you, and then it's fade to black or just like cut to after. And I was like, thank God I didn't have to go through that awkward thing, but also you put us through way worse. Is that a good thing? I have not read that series, so I don't know if you're enjoying that. I don't know enough about that series. You like go evil on her and something about babies inside after. Sorry, Jenna. We're discussing this very aggravating series that Ian and I are going to rant about as soon as I'm done with the series and catch up to her. Long story short, the main character has a very toxic relationship with basically Devil Man. Not quite Devil Man, but he's a dark priest, but he does get possessed and assault her, and she's like, that wasn't him, I still love him. And it's like, oh, you're dumb. Yeah, it's clearly, it's trying to see, or like I said, it's trying to be adult, when the character, like, if you take out probably all of the violent and assault parts, the character's brain is not developed. Like, I understand why she felt like she needed to do something to make it feel more adult, because it doesn't, but she went overboard. And it's not working. Nice to see you too. I've taken over the queue for the stream tonight. And Friday will be on this channel. Tomorrow I'm streaming again on my channel, because we're trying to be productive and hang out and stuff. Yes, get your notes ready. And I'll probably just message a lot of my main thoughts to you on Discord, so you don't have to like react to them all. But that's gonna be just where I dump things for a moment, in case I have a question, though. I'll be in your Discord. Oh yeah, she did say that. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of series that are like realistic enough to make you sad also, but Hugh likes happy endings. So, you know. The brain doesn't fully, her brain has not developed from being like 13. Like, we first meet her, she's 13 years old. She's basically in love with, he's 30 years older, so a 40-year-old guy who works for her dad, and she never changes as a character. So she's basically 13 through all of this madness. Granted, she does age into her 20s and older, but it's complicated. It's complicated. I made it through these books by buddy reading. Good. I'm getting there. That's why I'm playing video games, so I can at least kill things while I'm enraged by Swanee. Yeah. She wasn't, well, no, I don't think she made it to 50, because she was 22 or something when she went back, and she was 22, or she was 22 years early. So if she was 20, she lived like early mid 40s. So yeah, about 50 basically. And then, ew, just realized, because she has not like developed as a POV, I'm still like picturing her younger, despite her consistently like berating her own body as it ages and is like going through all the changes with motherhood, which is also frustrating, because it's like, I feel like that's the author kind of speaking against body images, and it can definitely be the character as well, because she's super, super vain, but it was very annoying. So anywho, yeah, so then she comes back to the present, and she's going to be 20 again, having lived to like 50, like you said, 40, 50, but she's still going to act dumb and be like her 20-year-old, 13-year-old self. It's going to be terrible. Then you're going to oh no, most of the book is just writing time pass, and then there's 2 plot events. Yeah, we're talking about Swanee. I think everybody has a dark side. Some people just direct it better. And then other people just, sink into their dark side when they're put in this situation of dealing with certain characters. It's kind of like road rage, where you wish you were Magneto, so you could just like move the car out of the way because it's being dumb. That's That is part of my dark side. Just saying. Just saying. Yes, so with all of that, now I am warm because we have gotten a little heated with said discussion. Do we want to sprint? Do people want to sprint and get some stuff done? Or we can finish out with the little chitty chats? It's up to you guys because I'm going to be here tomorrow and Friday, whether I want to or not. So, let me know what you guys think if you want to sprint or just hang for a little bit longer. We'll do that. She is very mean about her body and thinks she resents Joel for it. Also, she gets a forever young spell in book. No, she does not deserve forever young spell. Her brain is already forever young. No. She's got the vanity. All right, Irsing sprint. Fenix is good for a sprint. Montana is good with hanging. Either is with Nina, so we're 2.5 to 1.5 on this. I agree, everyone has a dark side, some let it out in writing. I've been known to. Apparently my writing can be pretty dark. I try not to go too dark, at least with this series. But that's, if I feel like I'm in a dark mood, usually I watch true crime. And we get some venting out there. It's not too often, and it's not the only reason I watch true crime. Sometimes I just need to observe people. Like the interrogation stuff has been like low-key very interesting, just watching them read how people are like lying and whatnot. It's really cool. Half asleep, so half of me can sprint, then a little bit of hangout, make it equal. I was watching Shutter Island, just finished it. True crime, soothing for the soul. Okay, so then let's do another like 18-minute sprint or so to take us past the hour, and then we'll come back, say hello, and if anybody has something to talk about, we'll hang out a little bit and just kind of let it do its thing. Let the night do its thing. I need to spin my wheel. What am I doing? Oh, I can take off draft. Journal update. I guess I'll look at my journal and see if it needs updating, but I'm also going to take that off the list. Now we just got the pretty colors on the wheel. All right, guys, setting up our banner. Oops. So 55, give it 20, so like 10:15. Sounds like a time. That way, if anybody still wants to hang out for a minute, we can hang out. If anybody needs to go to bed, y'all can go to bed. I probably should go to bed because I gotta wake up early, but all right, so let's jump into the sprint then and get some stuff done, get hydrated, fur babies, bathroom break, all the things. Then we'll come back and round up the night. Sound good? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go sprint.
do 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 do. Welcome back. Welcome back from the sprint. Snazzy. Yes. What have we missed? My dog got snow all over the carpet. Oh. My dog just keeps eating snow. So it doesn't make it very far in the house. Thanks for the wind down sprint. Take care all. Yeah. So most of us are, Eastern time and probably getting ready for bed. Yeah, we just had that sprint, but we'll probably call it, we'll just do a little wind down, talky talk, and then call it for tonight. Just because we are doing tomorrow on my channel and then Friday again on Cordy's channel. So we're going to be here all week. We don't have to overdo it and burn ourselves out, is the theory. But I'm glad you were able to pop in and say hi. Phoenix, finished laundry, swept the utility room, kitchen, bathroom, and walkway through what will be the library. You are just doing all the things. All the things. I managed to get some more writing done because I did not have much to update in my journal. So I got 405 words, which is good. Good. Making our total 734 today. It'll be interesting to continue writing and then work on outline and do all of that. I'm very tempted, just because when I was rereading stuff to do the outline, I don't know if I want to try the technique of essentially you have it on half of your screen or whatever, and then you rewrite it as you go, so you're cleaning it up at the same time versus just spot editing. Maybe some scenes will need it, maybe others won't. I'll know more once I get more concrete into the outline. So yeah, we're slowly but surely getting these words down for this bookie book. Slowly but surely. I lost some words because when I was rereading, I had a paragraph copied twice. And I was like, that ain't right. That's the 2 paragraphs is the same thing. So we lost some words. But we made up for it by writing. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All good. Trying to hit our goals, but it's all good. I will have to let this highlight so I know where I am tomorrow. We bench in the morning tomorrow. Baby, we'll have a new PR. Maybe, unless we're dropping weight again, and then it's the one thing I'm good at. Definitely 7, maybe earlier, but it would still go to 10 because I have training at 9:30, and that usually takes 2 hours. Then Terry goes to work around 2. So the earliest, if I want to do an all-day thing, I'm just 3 to 10 is 7 hours. That's a long time. But maybe the earliest would be 5. But definitely 7. I can promise 7. I'm promising 7 to 10 every night. Whether I start earlier or go later depends on how I feel. So, and that will be on my channel. Woohoo! Feeling so much better, not as irritated as I was in the beginning, and my place is cleaner. Needed this.
we just gotta do streams. We just gotta do streams. And then Nina also wrote words. Didn't count, but they're there. That's what matters. Oh, you're probably working 12s for the next couple days? Girl. Well, I'm not sure what time or if Q will be back in the neighborhood on Friday. Because if she is, she might take the sprint later. She has unlimited sprinting or like streaming hours, so she can do that. But regardless, I know I work like not stupid early because it's 9 o'clock is not early by most people's thing. But for my work schedule, like I'm never scheduled earlier than 10:30, so having to go in at 9, I'm like, what? So we'll see, but hopefully you can at least say hi and not have to work as long, because that's so much. We'll have to make the streams more frequent again because apparently it helps everybody out. Gotta sleep. Yeah, Phoenix wins the productivity award. It's a feather. Whee! It's like Dumbo. You can fly. Yeah. You can tell I'm running out of brain cells when I can't really like formulate words. Kindle is still charging. Should have enough juice for me to start this next indie book. Update my Canva stuff. Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, take care of yourself, get some food and the fur babies, but you are always welcome in the sprints. And I'm just gonna update my tracker list task thing before closing off for the night. Still need to get this basement stuff done. But there's a part of it I need to build. And I prefer not to be the only one working on it, but so nothing updating there. I'm not even using this page. I think we're just gonna, should I just get rid of this page because I don't use it? I don't know. Bye. Oh, I should also look at how many books I have on my Kindle to know what 50% is. Maybe we'll do that real quick too. And is that the right weight or is it 325? Because you said it, the bar is 55 plus 90, 180, 270. So it would be 325. Okay, thankfully no one corrected me. And then finishing Augustine is going to be my indie series. I haven't done any of this. Not a single thing. Actually, yeah, I did the goals video. Yep, I got those two done. And then now I can make Reflection green because I finished it. Oh. And apparently there's a number 6. So we're going to add that to our mix here. Woo. And this is on deck. And then that one. And that one. Ooh, let's just highlight one of them so I know which exactly is on deck. That's on deck. And have not hit the 90, but I have started the reverse outline, so we're going to put that in orange. And I didn't clean them, but they're all prepped. Oh, there's a set of 3. I can't just take one. I did get all of these prepped the other day. But I can at least feel like I did something. Yeah. I'll figure it out. All right, cool. Cool. So those are my itty bitty updates for my ongoing stuff. Try to be here for the rest of the streams, especially Friday. Yeah. Most productive I've been for a while. The sprints really do help. They do. And again, it's like that like accountability thing where like, even though like half of our time is just jibber jabbing, we're at least like dedicating time to doing stuff. Because you may be curious, I have 199 unread books on my Kindle, but that's not all I own and haven't read, just the ones I've actually downloaded. I hope all the ones on there are all the ones that I had purchased. Some of them were free. I hope you can make if I stay as productive as I have been tonight. I won't be able to distract you. We'll both be pure productiveness. Look at this energy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Precious. Yeah, let me check out the Kindle now that you reminded me after I mentioned it and triggered you to think of it. It's unpacking data. I could just look at the Kindle. But then I'll lose my spot. Oh, okay, it's opening. That's good. Present. Nope. Oh, won't let me. Will it let me? It should let me share my screen. There it is. So this is what we're looking like. I know I finished more than 12. I have not gone through. So I have only 89. Can I just... So that is finished. That is also finished. That is finished. That is finished. 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 La 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 la. Oh, I really wanted to read those because those are just pretty covers. Finished. Also indie, but I'm not gonna worry about doing that. So I just did Astral Fantasia. And was it Mystic Passage? Was book 2? No. Crap. Which one was book 2? Crap. This one book 2. Yeah. Okay. We're good. So yes, that is finished. You guys can go. This might take a second here, or you can keep chit chatting. It's fine. Because I just went through, like, when I first got my handy down Kindle here, I had gone through and pretty much anything that was free and had a semi-interesting cover, like this one I thought was pretty cool, I had just downloaded it. And there's a couple that were like 99 cents, but I have finished. You have not read that one. That one also I would really want to read. Those are my books. They don't count. Why is there 3 versions? Can I remove? Can I just delete these? Delete book. Yeah, I don't need my books on here right now. It's distracting. I want to delete that one. Okay, I can't. And this I had up there. Whatever. Finish that. It just got to the point where I stopped marking. Oh, I have 3 3 versions of this, so I can just move. I don't know if that's working. Regardless, I'll mark it as finished because that's the same thing. Oh my god, terrible cover. Terrible cover. Looking forward to that. Do. So many books. So many books here. Should have marked them finished when I read them, but I didn't. And nope, I didn't finish that one. I finished a different one that I keep thinking is that one. That's new. That is finished. That's new and finished. I did not read Alice. Okay. Did I mark that one? Is that the one I marked? Okay, yeah. Okay. So I have finished 35 of the 87. So I'm not doing too bad. I guess that means I have to read, let's say 88, so 44, 9 more books. 9 more books to have finished half of these, so it's thankfully not too many. It's not too many. And I have easily 1, 2, 3 or 4 of these within the next couple of months will be done. So, cool. Big out. You're very welcome. We have fun hanging out and doing stuff. Total Kindle books is 3,853. Hello. Oh, I mean, yeah, when it's free, you can't really say no. Oh, that's how many are unread and 117 read. Wow, so many. Yeah, we all love the chit chat. Just the Midwestern goodbye of like, okay, we'll finish, but wait, one more thing. I haven't looked at Kindle, but I started the year with 157 unread physical books, and I'm working on reading my 5th one. Making a dent, can see a little space on my shelf where they were. Nice. 112 of my physical TBR. So many books. So many. Though I have been enjoying just like binge reading books. Haven't done that in a while, and I've been enjoying that for sure. I mean, binge listening as I play my games. Woohoo! Awesome. So we all got books to read. Thankfully, I have a manageable amount on the Kindle to achieve the said goal. I feel like I should write that down. I don't know if I'll be downloading any unless people send me their books. But I think I'm gonna write that down. And the date. So I can be like, on this day in history. January 25. We had Kindle. Was it 87? Read 35, I think it was. I already closed it, guys. I wasn't paying. I didn't think of this time, but it's fine. It's fine. Need to read 9 equals 50%. We'll see how that changes. I'll use my lovely little Squirtle Boss pin. Yeah, sorry, failing. Squirtle. Yeah. So he's gonna be in charge of the Kindle Watch. Little Squirtles on Kindle Watch on the wall here. I trust him. He'll keep me on track. Yeah. Most of my Kindle books were free. The ones I've actually downloaded include the ones I've paid for, so under 100. Yeah, I think I know there's a few I've bought for like 99 cents. I don't know if I bought anything more than $2.99 unless I know the person. Just because. we're not there yet. Tend to read the ones I pay for pretty soon after getting them. Makes sense. You put the money out, you want to read them, you're gonna get them. So, alrighty, my mouth is starting to hurt from talking, so we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Gonna listen to The Elemental's Guardian, which is coming out February 16th. It was sold to me as Sailor Moon meets Avatar: The Last Airbender. We're gonna see how accurate that is. As for streaming, again, tomorrow it's going to be on Halah Moon Studios. Definitely starting at 7, possibly starting as early as 5 if things go well. What else? I don't know. If I'm missing anything, we can talk about it tomorrow because I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm just going to let it go there and not carry this on too long. So thank you guys for joining in for the sprints, getting stuff done, having a great hangout, staying hydrated, and I will hit the end button and see you guys tomorrow.